yeah, and ode to my man Shane's Craft Beer Reviews for this sexy t-shirt. They would put a little wild Wednesday spin on today's beer review. And what's more wild than a double dose of pickle beers? Wickles by Hi-Wire, Cultural Divide by Haw River. So this is what I'm gonna call the Pickle Beer Showdown! Yeah, Alan from One Flight Down will appreciate that. So let's find out which pickle beer is better after the theme song. Welcome on back into my own version of Wild Wednesdays. I do apologize for that horrendous Randy Macho Man Savage impersonation outside, but one thing that is true, we're going to do the Pickle Beer Showdown. I, of course, am Nutmeg 2 Palmetto. Welcome in, as always, to the Midland studio. We got a head-to-head matchup. Pickle Beer Showdown! And that will match up Wickles Pickle Beer, a sour from Hi-Wire, which is really hard to read with these glasses. There is a little bit on Untappd though, and I can read that perfectly fine. We teamed up with Wickles Pickles, so this is an established company serving regular pickle fare. To make a pickle beer, this crushable sour ale is tart and refreshing with notes of fresh dill and subtle spice from Wickles' Wicked Brine, made famous by its perfect balance of sweet, sour, and spicy flavors. It checks in at 5% ABV with 5 IBU. You don't normally see IBUs in a sour. That's quite interesting. Its opponent, not too much on Untappd here. This is called Cultural Divide Farmstand Pickle. It's by Haw River Farmhouse Ales. They are up in North Carolina. Doesn't say. Actually, these are both in North Carolina. Hi-Wire is in Asheville. Haw River is in, oh, I hope I don't pronounce this wrong, Saxapahaw. I'm sure I butchered that. So, Saxapahaw versus Asheville, 2 North Carolina beers, 2 pickle beers. I don't know what to think of this, so why don't we just get on with it and try it out. Kool-Aid Man instead. A bit more head on that one. Double top off. As you can see, the Haw River produced much more head. Ooh! there it goes. Disaster. Complete disaster. Well, let's get to know, shall we? Never pour a beer indoors with sunglasses on. It will not work. The Wickles is very, very subtle. Definitely get some of that salty brine that you would expect from pickles, but it's extremely subtle. Now this mess. Oh. That one's actually got a much more raw pickle cucumber type of aroma. That's like sticking your nose in a jar of pickles. This one was more like sour, briny. This one's like an actual, like before it's cut, out the skin of a pickle. Well, let's take a sip. I'll clean this up. Let's see what these taste like. The Wickles. Okay. And the Haw. A terrible idea. Palate's wrecked. Okay, definitely different. Let's talk about it. All right, so the Wickles first. This one's not bad. This one's very, very subtle, very, very light. Comes in just a little sour up front, but it's not too bad. Kind of sweetens out towards the back end. You're getting some briny pickleness, pickle juice, kind of, but it's really not overpowering at all. It's really not overpowering at all. The color's a lot closer to pickle juice. A lot more clear. A little green. Now the Haw. These are, for two pickle beers, these really could not be any more different. Let's let that palate cleanse a little bit. I make up words all the time, it's fine. This one, it's so hard for me to like accurately describe it because it's very, very familiar. Whether it's pickle, whether it's cucumber, whether it's something in that vein. It's not that, this does not have that briny pickle juice type of flavor. This is like, this is really more cucumber like a fresh kind of sliced on a garden salad type of deal. Up front, it's very crisp, very carbonated. You really don't get any sourness till the back end. So, which one do I like more? Like I said, they really could not be any more different. I'm going to go with the Haw. It's much more flavorful. This one, well, I guess it depends what the criteria is. Because if we're just talking about what tastes more like a pickle, it's this one 100%. The Wickles taste just like briny pickle juice. But as far as which one's a better beer, which one's more flavorful, which one still holds true to the theme, it's definitely the Haw River. It's much more fresh. You're not getting any kind of pucker, salty brininess out of it. It's just kind of like a nice fresh vegetable almost. And that's, so I guess because they're so different, I guess where you would decide between the two really just depends what you would expect out of a pickle beer. Do you want it to just taste like straight pickle juice, like you're throwing back a pickleback shot, or do you want something that's a little more flavorful, a little more bright? Super, super interesting just between the two of them. That's absolutely fantastic. I don't know whether I'd run out to grab either one of them again. Not really my thing, but I could definitely appreciate both. Ooh, Oh yeah, if you like what you saw, smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell to exactly these videos drop. And that's enough of my Randy Macho Man Savage impersonation. I will not do that again. Trust me. Throughout the rest of my daily insanity, follow me on my social media channels, TikTok and Instagram, @Nutmeg2Palmetto. And if you want to recommend a beer to me, or maybe even send me a beer, email me, nutmeg2palmetto@gmail.com. And until then, oh, by the way, you like these glasses? Are you in Connecticut? Are you in the greater Northeast area? Go follow Sex and Candy Band CT on Instagram. Find out where they're playing next. And tell the lead female vocalist that Nutmeg2Palmetto sent you. Cheers, folks. Double Pickle Showdown. See you next time.